making gluten-free cookie crust, and here in my food processor I've got about 30 gluten-free cookies. These are ginger snaps. I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to pulse them till everything's nice and crumbly. So now that our cookies are all crumbled, I'm going to take out the center and I'm going to pour in slowly 6 ounces of melted butter or coconut oil, and I'm going to pulse it. I need to scrape down the sides a couple times because you want everything to get completely incorporated. Now that I've got everything done, I'm going to take a 9-inch springform pan if I'm making a cheesecake, or you could use a pie crust or a pie plate at this point. And I'm just going to empty everything right into the pan and get it nice and flat. Then it's going to go into a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes or until everything looks nice and evenly brown. Okay, we're going to make the filling for our gluten-free pumpkin cheesecake. I've got 4 8-ounce pieces of cream cheese here in my bowl, and they're room temperature. I'm just going to start beating those, and then I'm going to add in my sugar. Okay, now I'm ready to add my pumpkin. This is 15 ounces. They make 15-ounce cans. You can grab one of those, or if you get one of the big cans, which is what I had, you can just split it in half. Okay, so I've got 5 eggs here, and I'm going to add them into the pumpkin and cream cheese mixture one at a time. You could definitely use egg replacer for this, but you want to make sure that you're using the exact same quantity as 5 eggs. I'm going to go ahead and add them in, get them nice and mixed. Okay, we've got our eggs nice and incorporated. I'm just going to tuck this like that so I don't spill, or try not to spill. And I'm going to scrape down the sides. You want to make sure you get everything completely incorporated into this cheesecake. So now I'm going to add my vanilla. This is, of course, gluten-free vanilla. I'm going to add some cloves, a little bit of salt, some cinnamon, some ground ginger. So I'm going to grate about a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and I'm going to grate it fresh. It makes the flavor so much better. So now that my spices are in here, I'm going to get those fully incorporated, and then we're going to add some tapioca starch, or you could use gluten-free flour blend to get this nice and thick. Okay, the filling for our pumpkin cheesecake is all mixed together and it smells so good. And I've got my nice and toasty gluten-free cookie crust. I'm going to take a roasting pan and take this springform pan and just cover it with foil. Lots of them have a good seal on them, but you want to make sure that we're not going to get our cake wet. I've coated it in foil. I'm going to take our springform pan and put it right into a large roaster. Make sure everything's tucked together with our foil. And I'm going to take our pumpkin filling and pour it right into the pan. Okay, we've got our cheesecake all ready to go inside our roasting pan. I'm going to take this and put it in a 350-degree oven, and I'm going to fill this roasting pan with warm water. So that's going to steam the cheesecake, make sure it doesn't crack, and keep it cooking evenly. Our cheesecake is done. I'm so excited. We baked it for about 2 hours in the oven, and then you got to cool it for 4 hours, which is the hardest part. You could definitely serve this with ice cream or with a cinnamon whipped cream, but I like it just like this. Pumpkin cheesecake, gluten free. So good, you gotta try it. Check out gfreefoodie.com. I'm eating.